We'll start with Icebox, okay? Icebox, we scoped him after the race, Jenny, and he was clean. He had no blood, no mucus. However, he did displace. He flipped his palate, which, for people that don't understand, that's basically when you get excited. And he's a pulpit. He's out of a Tabasco cat mare. It was very, very hot down here. We didn't catch a break that way. The last 2 days, he was ready to explode. He was ready to do something, and he probably left his race somewhere else other than the track. And, you know, he got over to the holding barn, he just didn't handle it. And I was going to call Bob, Mr. LaPenta. I told him at the paddock, I was going to call him 1:30 and say, you know, this horse is acting funny. Then all of a sudden, you know, he calmed down, and he was okay. And then around 3:15, I said, well, we're okay. You know, took him out for a while, just like I took out Fly Down. And, you know, 15 minutes because it was hot, and he was fine. And then he came over the paddock, he looked good. Even Baffert commented on it. He said, go easy on me, he looked so good. But, you know, he just wasn't meant to be. So, you know, for me, you know, I'll talk to Bob LaPenta about it, but we'll probably just go on to the Haskell, I think.
You don't need to do any, like, surgical procedure?
No. He's had perfect lungs. He had no blood. He had no music. He had no mucus. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. It's an excitable. He's by pulpit out of a Tabasco cat mare. He didn't get a break with the weather, and you know, he just got excited down here. And you know, probably if he didn't have to leave his barn, maybe he would have been a little better. You know.
When you called the owner there early in the afternoon, were you thinking about pulling him out of the race? Or just looking at
well, no, it wasn't that bad. Oh. No. But I just wanted to, I didn't want to bother him. Yeah. You know, I was going to call him and tell him, but then I said, because when I saw Bob in the paddock, I said I was going to call you, but I said, we're fine now, which we were. And everybody that was with me, all my assistants and everything, we agreed we're fine. They fool you. Because, you know, he was calm. You know, he was nice. He looked great in the, you know, he looked great in the post parade and everything, but he just, that was his excuse. And then Fly Down ran a, you know, great race, and obviously Mike Smith, a lot of people give him credit, rightfully so. He kept him in. You know, he couldn't get clear until the very end, and you saw what he did in the lane. It was remarkable how he got second, because he just, as soon as he got clear, you know, he beat first dude again. So, you know, it's a terrific horse. But it was a kind of a rough Triple Crown for us. I mean, you got to be content. You got to be thankful, you know, to have horses running in these races. You know, we did. We had 3 different horses that ran unbelievable, and it's ironic the way things work out. You know, Mike Smith rode Jackson Bend. I had wished at the half-mile pole when a Windstar horse was out of gas that he would have just let Jackson go because he's a very small horse. Didn't happen. Mike was kind of beating himself up. Didn't think he rode the greatest race in the Preakness. Comes back and beats us in the Belmont. So I don't know. You know, it's just, it's a whole thing. Icebox's Derby, a lot of people said he should have won. It's a whole scenario, but, you know, that's the way it goes.
So what do you do now with Fly Down, and what do you do with Jackson Bend?
There's a lot of options with these 3-year-olds. I'd like to go straight to the Haskell with Icebox, because I know one thing. If he gets any kind of pace, and he's a much better horse than that. And for me, I mean, that would be my recommendation. We'll see what we'll see what they want to do. But he's still one of the better 3-year-olds around. And, you know, that's, you know, he had a legitimate excuse yesterday. That happens. You know, I mean, that's exactly what happened.
And yeah. Fly Down in Jackson Bend, what would you do with Fly Down in Jackson Bend?
I don't know yet. You know, there's so many 3-year-old races. I don't know yet what to do. I mean, I know one thing, you know, probably the ultimate goal is going to be the Travers or something like that. So we'll figure it out. I mean, we just hope that they're healthy, and, you know, believe me, all the good thing about it is that the strategy doesn't work until you put them in the gate, and you hope it just works.
You said Travers' ultimate goal for all 3? If they could all 3 get it?
No, probably, you asked me about Jackson Bend or whatever.
Fly Down, yeah.
I would say, for me, I would say the ultimate goal is to probably to get them all in the Breeders' Cup, right? That's the ultimate goal. And then work our way from there backwards. And then I think with Icebox, I think he'll love Saratoga. I know he does. So I think he'll love, you know, I mean, I think he'll love that track a lot. So I have to keep him in mind right now. But I'm sure, you know, it's too early to see. And obviously, look, you got to see how they go. He just got a bad break. I felt bad for Icebox. I felt bad for Fly Down too, because he could have won the Belmont, and Icebox just never had a chance yesterday. It's never worked out for him.